Here's a secret to being a successful real estate agent that yes, some people touch on and yes, some people talk about, but it's not something that's really focused on, and that is your mindset. It doesn't matter if you're somebody that's just trying to find information about getting a license, just got your license, or been in the business 5, 10, or 20 or more years. Mindset is the one thing that I see that separates a lot of the people that want to be successful versus the people that are actually successful in today's business. So in today's video, we're going to discuss the best mindset that you need to have as a real estate agent and things you can do to better your mindset, because when I first started, I had a horrible mindset. Fast forward 4 or 5 years later, my mindset has definitely changed. I want to share that information with you so hopefully you can get your business on the right track so that you can be successful as well. So we're going to discuss why mindset is important, and then we're going to discuss how to change your mindset, and then actionable things you can do to change that mindset so that it can reflect in your business. So mindset is the foundation of everything you do in life and your business. So the first thing I want to share is a proverb from the Bible. It's from Proverbs 23:7, and it states, "For as he thinketh in his heart, so he is." So what does that mean? That means that the thoughts that you have in your mind, or the picture that you have of yourself, or the lifestyle, or everything that you think in your mind becomes a reality whether you like it or not. If you are a constantly negative person, you're worrying about your bills all the time, and you're constantly talking about how you don't have anything, or you're lacking, or everything's hard. Maybe you wanted to do cold calling and it sucks and it's frustrating, or you wanted to do videos or social media or YouTube like myself, and all you do is complain. Guess what's going to happen as a result to your mindset? Everything in your life is going to show nothing but constant grief or constant issues, because all you're doing is complaining, because in your mindset, all you're doing is being negative. And I totally understand, because I was in that boat when I first started my real estate journey. I didn't know about mindset, and I've shared my story on this page. I sold nothing for 10 months, left the business, and came back 3 years later and had a different mindset and had a different approach on how I was going to attack my business. And the first thing I did was attack my mindset to change the way I think so that my reality can become different based off of my thoughts. Okay, great. We figured out that mindset is very important. How do we change our mindset? And that's what I'm going to discuss now. So something that you need to change your mindset is desire. So one of the books that I'm currently reading right now that I suggest everybody read is Think and Grow Rich. And in the book, it states that it has many different principles to success. And the very first principle that it states is a burning desire to be successful. And I want to quote something from the book found on page 22. And it states, "Every human being who understands the purpose of money wishes for it. Wishing will not bring riches, but desiring riches with a state of mind that becomes an obsession, then planning definite ways and means to acquire riches, and backing those plans with persistence, which does not recognize failure, will bring riches." So what that paragraph boils down to is that you need to have a huge desire to achieve whatever it is you have in your mind. That starts in the mindset, and then you have to have a definiteness of purpose. And in that purpose, you have to have two things. One is the burning desire to achieve whatever it is you want, and having the knowledge of what it is you actually want. Now, why is that important? Everybody wants to be rich. Ask any person on the street or friends and family, do you want to have wealth? And everybody's going to say absolutely yes. But the problem is that people don't have a definiteness of purpose. They don't have the knowledge of what they want. So without the knowledge of what exactly they want, they're never going to achieve that wealth that they're looking for. For example, if you are looking to be a real estate agent, you want to have a rock solid mindset, guess what? You are going to be a real estate agent. I'm sure you've heard the term of having a shiny object syndrome, and that still happens to me today. You're going to start becoming an agent, and what a lot of new agents do, and I have this discussion at least 3 to 4 times a month with new agents, is that, well, I'm going to get my license, and then I'm also going to take photos and videos just to supplement on the side. What you're doing there, your purpose is being split in half. Right? Remember, definiteness of purpose meaning knowing what you want and then having a desire for it. If you want to be a real estate agent, be a real estate agent. If you want to take videos and photos, great. Take videos and photos, but don't do two things thinking that one of them is going to help you become better at the other, because it's not. It's just going to take time away from your purpose, which is being a real estate agent. So when you become an agent, or if you're a seasoned agent and you're struggling in your business, it's probably because you don't have a definiteness of purpose. Whether your business is built on cold calling or videos or social media, however you built your business, that is the thing that you need to do to grow and scale until you master master it, put systems around it, and then you can do something else. So definiteness of purpose is a requirement in changing your mindset to become better in the industry. The third thing that I'm going to discuss is actionable steps you can do today to slowly start building your mindset. And something to note is that mindset takes a long time to build, and it takes a lot of action to get to the place that you want to be. You can plan all day long, you can talk about everything that you can do, you can pretend, you can dream, but until you take action, your mindset and your confidence is not going to change. So one of the things that you can do is start listening to podcasts or watching YouTube videos, because that way you can slowly start to program and start to train your mind on listening to things that are actually going to help you. Here are some podcasts or YouTube videos that I would highly suggest you start with, and some of them I started with myself. One of the podcasts or YouTube videos that I would suggest is Valuetainment with Patrick Bet-David. It's very entrepreneurial, business-based, and it has a lot of information on things you can work on yourself and things to do in your business to grow and scale and personal development. The other ones that I want to mention is the Mindset Mentor with Rob Dial. This is one that I personally used when I first started, 5 years ago. I would listen to his podcast every single day, multiple podcasts a day, because he mainly does mindset stuff, and I wanted to change my mindset really fast. Other ones you can do is a School of Greatness with Lewis Howes. He interviews a lot of business people and business owners, and when you watch interviews with people that have been successful, there's so many nuggets and so much advice for people that are starting off or things that they did that you can take from them. The next one that I would suggest is Myron Golden on YouTube. He has a ton of good information on business and has a spiritual or biblical aspect to it. Another one would be Alex Hormozi and Layla Hormozi, which I'm sure you're already aware of. They talk a ton about business. He has books, a ton of resources that are for free, and honestly, he could charge thousands and thousands of dollars for it, but he does it for free. And one of the last ones is Omar El Takori, and he has a YouTube channel and a podcast. He interviews other people about business, but his main thing as well is video and getting on YouTube and how to create a channel. And as a business owner, you should definitely try to take that video side of it. Change your mindset around creating video and doing video, because it's a great way to market yourself and grow and scale your business. Other things you can do is read books. I already mentioned and I already said that you should definitely read this book. Other books that you should read, actually the very first book that you should read, in my opinion, is Your Next 5 Moves with Patrick Bet-David, especially the very first part, because it gives you a personal audit as far as questions that you have to ask so that you can learn more about yourself, see how much you want to do and what you actually want to achieve, and not look at people like me or other influencers on Instagram that have, sell 100, 200, 300, 500 homes a year, but you don't know their lives and you don't know what they want. You need to focus and find what it is you want to achieve in this business, and that way you can build a business around that specific thing. So that book is great for that, but obviously Think and Grow Rich. And another one would be The Millionaire Mindset. That's also very mindset conscious when it talks about things you can do and things to think about when trying to change your mindset around business and how to be successful. And the last thing I would discuss is also trying to find a mentor or get yourself around people where you're the smallest fish in the pond, right? The thing with the mentor, sometimes it's hard to have people want to pour into you. So that's why I talk about mainly doing podcasts or YouTube, because you can essentially be mentored by people like Patrick Bet-David, who sold his insurance company for $200 million because he gives free information on YouTube. It would be the same as if you're sitting one-on-one, but you can get those resources and mentorship for free. So if you think about it in that way, you're also getting mentored by these people by consuming their content. And then the next thing is trying to get into groups where everybody's way more successful than you are, right? How do you get into these groups? You're gonna have to be creative in how you get into these groups. Maybe it's bringing some type of value for them, however you can, and then just trying to be a part of the group, trying to help whatever other business owner you can. Try to help as much people as possible, as far as lenders, title companies, maybe construction or contractors, painters, whoever you can help that are very successful. Eventually you'll get in return, maybe get mentored by them, but you always want to put yourself in a room where you are the smallest fish so that you can learn from others, because most of the time their mindsets are way ahead of yours. They will talk about doing business for $100,000, or they made $1 million this year, where you're just starting off and you'd be happy making $40,000 a year. It helps you to think bigger and to change your mindset, to think of, numbers like $1 million, $10 million is not that big a deal, and it'll help you push you and move you further along faster. So that's today's video, guys. I hope I was able to help you with your mindset, maybe give you some hints or things that you can do to try to change your mindset so that you can better your business and grow and become a better real estate agent. If you guys need any help, feel free to reach out to me. I would love to help you grow your business. I love helping other realtors. I love helping people with their mindset. As I was in your shoes, I had a crappy mindset a long time ago, and slowly, with God's help, I was able to fix my mindset and better it. It's still something that I struggle with, and you will probably struggle with for a long time because of the way we grew up, so on and so forth. But if you're looking for help in your business in any way, feel free to reach out to me, either on Instagram, shoot me a DM, or shoot me an email. With that being said, until next time, take care and God bless.